Thanks, Cynthia. It will be one of the most significant challenges the province will face in its fight against COVID-19. But no matter how difficult it may be, experts at SickKids say it is imperative that students return to school in September. They have released updated recommendations to guide leaders.
There's a significant level of complexity and anxiety associated with the return to school.
To calm those anxieties, SickKids released a set of recommendations in mid-June, but since then there have been a number of important updates to the way doctors believe schools should plan for a successful and safe reopening.
There is not one specific measure that will completely eliminate the risk. It is really a bundle of measures that will be required to keep school as safe as possible.
Class sizes should be smaller, about half of what they were pre-pandemic. Lunch breaks and recesses should be staggered, and strict screening protocols should be in place to prevent symptomatic staff or students from entering the building. Masks are now recommended for high school and middle school students when physical distancing isn't possible, but not for elementary students.
I was really pleased to see that they were talking about the no masks for the younger ages. That was a concern for me with my daughter taking her mask on and off.
Just the contour lines.
In classrooms, furniture should be arranged to leave as much space as possible between students. For elementary and middle school, that will mean 1 meter distance between desks, and for high school, 2 meters is recommended. And most importantly, case counts outside the school community must remain low to keep schools open.
What happens outside the walls of a school is equally as important as what happens within.
Parents relieved to see the collaborative plan, but concerned about where the money will come from to implement it.
I want to make sure that that report is completely prepared to be funded by the government.
And this afternoon, parents and educators gathered at MPP offices across Ontario to demand a fully funded, safe return to school.
I don't know what I would do next year if there's not a safe option for my children. I'd have to choose between my children's health and my job.
Right now, we just don't see a plan from the Premier or the Minister on how a safe return to school is going to happen.
Well, I could never argue against medical professionals, especially at SickKids. They're the experts when it comes to health.
The Education Minister is expected to announce reopening plans tomorrow, and it will be interesting to compare those to BC. They've just released their plan, which includes having most students back in class full-time come September.